Hi.
God damn it.
Nice, dude.
There's no proper way to start these off.
Just wanted you
Yeah.
guys to know, Nas wanted to delay the podcast so we could catch Pokemon.
There was a pincer outside my
30
house,
minutes.
okay? There's a pincer. I needed a pincer. I feel like people will understand that.
All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome to episode 5 of the Next Level podcast. We're here today. We're going to talk about some conventions. We're talking about things like GDQs, talking about PAX, talking about E3, talking about tournaments, you know, all of our convention experience and the things that go along with them. Let's start off with some introductions. I'm Vesper.
Wait,
this is my channel. What?
You can't just say that and then not do anything afterwards.
He's like, wait.
Wait. Oh, you guys just had a baby.
Oh.
Oh, I see.
The sub baby.
Dang,
Okay,
man.
what's his name?
Okay, interrupted for no reason. Just go.
Oh, we'll never know the name.
Okay, back
Uh,
to business.
I'm Vesper. That's it. Chris,
Okay,
go.
okay. Hey, I'm Chris. I'm Chris. What's up?
Don't say anything else.
What's up, guys? I'm Crescendo.
Yo, what's up? I'm Fuzziness. How you guys doing?
Hey, I'm Sam or Red Falcon Games or Indigo Falcon.
Indigo.
Games.
Okay, I thought it was Indigo. I'm not Spimmy 99.
It's the Indigo baby.
And hello, I'm Raisefire, and I just want to say that the reason Sam did his introduction ahead of us is because he cut in line and changed his name on Discord. So
Oh,
He's cheating.
the strats, the next level
cheating.
strats, dude. I'm usually
Wow,
this early.
dude.
okay.
He had this
Anyways,
plan.
It's Alex's.
Yo, my name's Alex, and I'm not a speedrunner.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
it never dies.
What a
Classic.
meme.
What is dead may never die. Okay. I think that's it.
All right.
At least I was safe from
Yeah,
no
Hess
one.
went first. I'll let you last this time.
Okay,
Yeah, because-
so let's talk about conventions. How did you guys enjoy SGDQ?
I freaking loved it. This is
What a
easily
great
the
way to
best
start off,
GDQ.
because SGDQ was just like a week ago.
I know.
Really?
And everybody
Perfect timing.
but Fuzzy was there.
What a
I know.
coincidence.
Freaking fuzzy.
That's
Fuzzy,
fine.
What the hell, man?
Bible
It was
fun.
bad.
Dude, it'd be hard to go to those conventions if you're like
It's
not
international.
from America.
Yeah, if it's international, it's
Yeah.
not easy.
Yeah.
I'd
I
love to
don't
go
know
to
how
ESA.
like Chris does it, dude. Like Chrism, he
He's
just
at, like,
like cranks them
everyone.
out, man. Yeah, I don't know how
Gotta
he
be
does
there. I
it, dude.
can't miss out, man.
Dude, I'm like surprised, Chris. Like, how do you stream so much and also be at like every convention ever?
Dude.
Pre-recorded streams.
Called out, no. No, I just spent a lot of time with my stream on traveling. That's like the main thing I do, I guess.
If you save a lot of your money, like strictly for travel and stuff like
Mhm.
that, you can go to quite a few
Yeah.
conventions.
Yeah, I don't spend
You know
much
why?
money except traveling.
Yo, Chrism,
Yep.
turn on my volume.
Okay.
Chris,
Oh,
didn't
no.
you say in an interview or something that you?
That's
that you
not a
wanna
good
travel,
idea.
like-
Alex just asked to have his volume turned up, and you're like, "Oh, okay."
I'm very low, apparently.
Nah, just kidding.
I got
Wait,
I
you
think
said
Chris
sorry.
said in like an interview or something that he wants to travel like once every 2 months.
Yes.
Yeah,
that
I
correct?
heard that.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's true.
It's crazy. How do
Actually,
you do that?
It's
dude?
actually more than once every 2
It's
months.
more than that, I feel like.
I travel 8 times a year, 3 times.
Wow.
3 times to America and 5 times to Sweden. Or actually,
Wow.
4 times to Sweden.
5 times to Sweden.
4 times to Sweden and once to Germany, which I'm already in. But
You travel
so,
to
like, when
Germany?
you're-
Whoa.
I'll travel through.
How does one
Germany.
travel
all
from
over.
Germany to Germany?
You're going all over.
Yeah,
I travel like 10 times a year.
I like
know
I like
how it
having the travel break every like.
Dude,
six,
I would
6
love to
8
travel
weeks.
as much as that. I would love for that.
And why don't you tell us about some of these conventions that you go to?
Okay, Vesper, thank you.
The most professional
All right.
podcast to date.
Let's start with the beginning of this year. I went to AGDQ. Then in April, I went to Insomnia in England, and I went to
That's right.
DreamHack Summer, SGDQ, and coming up is ESA. And we just started talking about Summer Games Done Quick, which we all, except Fuzzy, went to like a week ago. And I don't know, it's just nice going to these conventions, seeing people you only see maybe a few times a year, especially like all these Americans in the team, six of them. I only see them like once or twice a year, and it's really nice. Got a lot of stories to tell. Can hang out. I like that.
We can't
Yeah,
tell.
GDQs.
We can't tell all stories, though.
'Cause we have those things.
Yeah.
The things that
we can
That's
stay
for
in
whatever.
the
That's
hotel
for
room.
Twitch after dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other streaming service. Right?
Behind the scenes.
That's
stuff.
one of
The
the-
other streaming websites.
That's one of the things about GDQs. I mean, SGDQ, AGDQ, all of them really, that are really it really sets them apart from a lot of other conventions is how like cozy they are and how comfy they are. Is
Yeah.
a lot of other conventions is like people everywhere, going to see things, to meet people, to go out for dinner. They've got like their entire weekend planned out, like on paper. They're like, all right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. You go to a GDQ and it's just like, hey, what are you doing later, man? It's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just hanging out.
You go
I was
out to
talking-
eat like
5 times a
per
day.
Eight different
A
people.
day. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it is. It's like doing stuff at the
Yeah.
hotels, like in between going
Yeah.
out to eat.
All the people you don't have you don't hang out with at the hotel, you go out and eat with them.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You're probably gonna like at least say hi to like nearly everyone at the event
Yeah.
at some
Yeah,
point.
I was
during the
talking
week.
to someone who's been to. This is their first GDQ that they went to, and they said this was by far the most chill compared to any other conventions they went to, like compared
Yeah.
to like PAX East
Yeah,
and PAX South
GDQ
and
is
stuff like
definitely
that.
the most chill.
Yep.
Um,
They're
I
really
just
laid
just
back.
really quick.
It's more like a hangout session. What's up?
Yeah.
X Spider, that's a really good question. We're gonna have a Q&A at the end of the podcast. Just save your question for later and ask it
Yeah.
when we do the Q&A.
Yeah, we'll do a Q&A at the end where we just have you guys ask a bunch of questions. So while we're doing the podcast, if you have any questions that you really want to ask, just save them to the end and like spam them at us at the end. We'll answer as many as we can. But do you think part of the reason why GDQs are so chill compared to other conventions is because they're like a lot longer? It's spread out to an entire week.
That's probably has to do with it. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
if a
yeah.
GDQ was like 3 days long, it would definitely be like a lot more.
Yeah.
hectic.
Well,
Manic.
it's,
The
it's
other-
also because it's in the hotel. Like and
Yeah,
everyone's
like
staying
yeah,
in
everyone's
that
just in
hotel.
one hotel.
That's one of the
Yeah.
reasons why.
If you go to
I
Like
got
PAX
spoiled
or,
with
like,
that.
Other conventions, there's like not everyone's in the same hotel. There's
Yeah.
people spread out all over like the city usually.
Think about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Also,
this the
another
first.
thing too. Oh, go ahead.
No,
By the
you
way,
go
I
ahead.
fixed my
I've
volume.
talked quite a bit.
Just letting you know.
I think one
fixed
of the
it.
things is the hotel, especially winter, is usually in the middle of nowhere. So you're all in this one area, and there's nowhere else you can go. So you just have to socialize. There's
Mhm.
nothing else you can do.
Well, that
It's
was
true.
for AGDQ.
Yeah.
Nothing is nearby.
Yeah, I'm honestly not a huge
Totally
fan. I like
different.
the hotel. I just don't like the location.
Yeah.
of
They can have his
GDQ.
flaws.
Hotel was
as well.
fancy. It was downtown. Like there was there was some crazy stuff that
I really like the SGDQ
when we walked
hotel.
outside.
The SGDQ hotel was so good.
It was really
It was
a
like
nice hotel.
like
Yeah, it
really
was good.
really nice hotel, really good location, like lots of food around there. Like that's probably the best location to date.
It was
Yo,
nice. It
Colin,
just-
quick, talk some crap about Fuzzy.
Oh, no, we're too late.
Oh.
Hit that guy.
You can't talk crap
Oh, he
about
has a
that.
cute
Chinese-
Aww.
Nos, did you?
GDQ
Nos is off
tips
the team.
befriend cards.
Yeah, my cat's
Definitely.
She was like tearing something apart. I had to stop her.
Well, something that you guys were talking about kind of sets the GDQ events like apart from actual conventions. I think it's also that it's in general like it's structured, but it's a lot more lax. Like there's not panels that you go to. There's
Yeah.
rooms. There's rooms that are open, but the rooms are 24/7 the entire week. And
That's
so
the
it's
fun part.
more about you making plans with people within
Yeah.
those rooms, like saying, "Hey, I want to go play, like some board game at 3 a.m." and then you meet people in there and you go do it instead of like saying, "Oh, I need to make this panel. I got to mark it down in my schedule." It's
Yeah.
it's just a lot
Yeah.
more casual and laid back.
That was actually great. There was one night where I just like I was in the board game room, and I sat down at a table with like I don't know, probably like 3 or 4 people that I know and like 7 other people that I'd never met before. And I'm just like, they're like, "Hey, you want to play a board game?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, let's do it." And then like by the end of that board game session, which was like maybe an hour, 2 hours long, I was like really good friends with everyone there. Because like the thing about GDQs and I mean conventions in general always have the same mindset, but GDQs specifically, I notice it a lot more, is that everyone is there because they love speedrunning. And everyone is there because they love video games, and well, except for Alex, he's just there because we're
He's
here.
a poser.
He's not a
poser.
speedrunner.
But he's not
Shut
a
up! I love
You may-
speedrunning.
You may
I
have
just won't do it.
He's the guy
You
who
wanna-
wears like super tight pants but has never touched a skateboard in his life.
Do we want to talk about like?
Yo, why is he a skater in high school? I wore the Vans. I did the grinding. I went to those parking lots where you weren't supposed to go, and we're like, yeah, we're badasses. We're in the parking lot we're not supposed to be in.
Such a badass loitering man. I wish I was as cool as you.
And now we're doing this again, but instead of skateboards, it's catching Pokemon, right?
Exactly.
I'm not supposed to be here, but I gotta catch these Pokemon.
Yo,
dude.
you can catch Pokemon on skateboard.
There's a
That's
cyber
true.
nomad
That's-
Jenkins.
that's-
That's an
dangerous.
effective
That's-
edge hacking
That's
strategy.
pretty dangerous.
One of my
It's like
friends,
people-
I'll
Wait.
give him a quick shout out. His name's Munching Orange. He's like one of the bigger like Pokemon YouTubers. He got some rollerblades, and he does Pokemon Go videos. So he's been like just rollerblading around Chicago catching Pokemon.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
I was just gonna say we probably shouldn't get too far on this topic because we should.
Yeah, we were talking about it for like 20 minutes before. Sorry. Anyway,
as much as
I was
would
gonna
love
say,
to talk about the game,
but the
but
pincer.
we need to just shut up now.
I was gonna say,
I'm
should
still
we
not
talk
over it.
about like the layout of like GDQs since people might not like know like what it's like how
Yeah, I
there's like
think that's-
casual rooms and like
Right,
board
yeah.
games and
So a
stuff
lot
like
of
that.
people who watch GDQ, like when you watch the Twitch stream, all you see is like the one room with the runs and the audience, and like you see the couch. There's a lot more to it than that. There is the casual room where you can bring your consoles in, you can play whatever games you want. There is the practice room where runners go to practice speed runs, and a lot of other people go to watch them practice speed runs or just speed run in general. There is the tournament room, which is normally filled with a bunch of people playing Smash, sometimes Street Fighter. In the past 2 GDQs, so this SGDQ and the most recent AGDQ, there's been an arcade room where
That one's amazing.
GDQ would be sponsored by
like
24/7.
big stand-up cases.
24/7
Yeah,
arcade.
like-
Everything for free.
Yeah.
yeah,
And free.
everything's
They just keep
free play.
going and going.
Yeah, and like there was at SGDQ, there was these 2 Jubeat machines, and I never saw them not have a line. There was always
Partially
people on
my fault.
Jubeat.
Yeah. GB and that other Poppin' Music
Poppin' Music,
Fever.
yeah.
That one was really good too.
Oh, is that the
Poppin'
one with the
music.
9 buttons?
Yeah,
you
that
need
one
was
to
really
push
good.
to play?
The
That is
9
too
buttons
many
is hard,
buttons,
but
dude.
if you do like
It's-
battle mode, which is like 1v1, you only
That
have 3
seems
buttons
more
each,
plausible,
so it's
yeah.
way better. Yeah.
That's much
Yo,
It's a lot
there
more
was-
fun if you haven't played the game a ton.
There was this one Konami rhythm game there that I had never heard of, and
was
it
weird.
was so
That one looked-
bad.
That one looked kinda cool,
horrible.
though.
Oh yeah, you used your entire
The
arms.
dance one? Okay, no, the dance one sucked. What was the other one they had? Like,
the thing in the middle, the
Sensors,
beam,
right?
the beam in the middle,
There's
right? We got
sensors
your
with
hand.
these discs.
Yeah,
you
that's
gotta, like,
the one.
wave your hands above and below.
You look
the-
like an idiot while you're doing it, by
you're
the
just
way.
sitting
Yeah.
there.
Oh
You're
yeah.
just sitting there in the arcade room going,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
to
what you're
be
on
fair
about.
though, like I
Played
watched
it.
a guy who was actually like legit at the game, and like he looked a lot better like when he was playing it. Like he didn't look like an idiot.
See, I feel like the reason
The
they,
best-
they only had brain power on that one game, and I feel like that was the
Yeah.
incentive
Yeah.
to play it because everyone wants to play
Of
brain
course.
power. So they're like, we're gonna go play this on this weird like hand waving machine. I don't know. It was fun.
That was great because we were like I think we were all in the arcade at that time, or at least like 4 or 5 of us, and we just hear like, "Oh, you ready?" And like Reese is like doing that.
And then we look over at Ray, he's just like, and we're like,
It
oh,
was great. Oh my god.
Yeah, and then the pinball machines. I was on that like
Pinball
quite a
was
lot
so
this
fun.
time.
I didn't
around.
utilize them as
The
much as I
fact-
should
the
have.
fact that you can play-
Mr. Pinball Joe.
Yeah, Pinball Joe is awesome, by the way. He brings those machines out for GDQs, and the fact that you can actually play pinball machines like endlessly without having to pay money
It's
is
insane.
amazing.
It's
Because you know how
crazy.
pinball machines can be rigged sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
did
did tilt. Like, what are you talking about?
I've actually picked up some like tips and tricks from people like that were there, and also like Joe as well were teaching me, and also
Yeah.
Dead Flip as well.
Dude, Dead Flip. I
Um,
love Dead Flip. He
yeah,
was so
dude,
freaking cool.
That guy was on a pinball machine for literally like an
Yeah.
hour or two,
I
and he
remember
would he didn't die. He was that good. He was
was
like the
insane.
tilt master. He like had this like really weird.
But he, like, he wasn't even tilting it. He was like taking the
And-
case and like shifting it, so it, like
Yeah,
it was weird.
But so
so good.
what I'm trying to say is like you get to meet like all these different like people as well, because they also speed run the pinball machines as well. They can also do they have like speed runs as well for it. And it's just a great opportunity to like, you know, play games, have fun with people, and it's amazing.
That's a really good point.
Compared to like cons and other stuff. Like, you know, cons, especially like E3, for
To
example.
like wait in line.
It's
Wait
really
in line
serious.
for like 6
it's
hours to
Let's
play
play one game
for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
yeah. I think I'm the,
Sleeper.
I just want to say another thing that happens at the
it's more for
marathons-
networking. It's more for
Yeah,
networking.
it's more for like media and
Yeah,
stuff like
it's
that.
it's like a press conference,
That's
or like the entire thing's a press conference.
Yeah, I think I'm the only one that here that went to E3, and it's definitely has its ups and downs. Like, you know, you get to meet other. I met a lot of strictly like a bunch of streamers this time. It was ridiculous. Everyone was at E3 this time. But like, you know, there's a lot of corporate people. It gets serious, and like, you know, you can't really go around and have like too much fun. The lines mainly. But anyway, go on.
Yeah,
guys.
Everyone's got this meter on their badge, and like if you have too much fun, the meter will go up, and like it'll start going, burr, burr, and then they gotta keep going.
I was gonna say
There's
the,
just like flying drones like coming. Sorry.
casual.
They just come and they just pick you up and then take you out.
In the casual and the tournament rooms, there's usually these races like Sunshine, Mario 64,
yeah.
the other games,
Yeah.
and then it's cool because you get the people of all the skill levels, like all joining together, and you also get people who don't hardly even play the game or don't even play the game joining in the races, and it's so
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, like I can comment on that. Actually, at SGDQ, there was the biggest Super Mario Sunshine any percent race like ever recorded at 48 people, and
Oh, that was
you have
so
people.
That
you
was
have
this
people
time,
that
right?
like that was this
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
and so you had like people that were really good, like the world record holder, like Bouncy entered, and then there were people that have like just
You have,
casually played
like,
it that
me
were having
who-
fun.
Didn't even like know the route or anything. And
What was like
It's
what
my
was the
first
longest time in the
unofficial
race?
I don't know.
Probably
Like someone-
I
24
got
hours.
I got like a 2:13, but I wasn't last. So
I think like
Longer
the
than
longest
that.
the longest person was like 6.5 hours or something like that, if I
Oh my
remember.
God.
Holy crap.
So it was
Oh,
like-
dang.
Everyone here knows how to run
That's
Sunshine, right?
dedication.
I don't.
No.
Oh, it's
No.
Vested, isn't it? Okay.
Vess and
Fuzzy,
Fuzzy.
too.
Yeah, Fuzzy
Vest-
doesn't either.
Wow, Vest and
Dude,
Fuzzy.
what if
We
we
had
had
like 30
Sunshine?
different games, and neither of them were Sunshine.
Sunshine
like
Team
Sunshine.
Race.
So I just
Sunshine.
wanted to say that. That's all.
Alex making it about himself. It's okay.
But I mean, of course, that's just an example, right? Like that was the Sunshine race. But I
Yeah.
mean, if you run anything, there were like other races that happened during the week as well.
Yeah,
that
the
like
Charlie
happened
and the
off
Chocolate
stream.
There was Charlie and
Oh
Chocolate
my God.
Factory. Spike Vegeta put on 70 star SM64.
Oh yeah.
They did a Billy Hatcher race, which is like
What?
They did.
yeah,
They
yeah, they did
what?
do that.
Probably the DK.
I didn't
Uh,
know that.
Wait, what's
know,
Billy
like-
Hatcher?
Shut up.
Like Billy Hatcher
What?
and the giant egg? Are you do you
Billy
need
Hatcher,
yeah.
the giant egg. Was... What?
Yeah,
It was-
Alex,
it's a
how do you
GameCube
not
game,
know?
I'm pretty sure.
Alex.
That's-
It's a
God,
platform.
Scott.
I've never played it
Another
either.
funny thing they do every year is like they find a bad game and they get loads of copies of it. And everyone does a race, a blind race
Yeah,
of a game.
that's what they did
Oh,
with
that's
that
that.
really
happened at AGDQ.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what they
Yeah,
did.
that was
The
the
Charlie
Incredibles. They did it.
Oh yeah, at
Yeah,
HDQ
yeah.
they went
yeah.
they
okay,
went
I
to a
remember
retro
that.
game store and bought like 20 copies of the same game because it's so cheap
Yep.
and bad.
Oh yeah.
And then they just give it to people and race them. It's really fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's such a good idea too. I'm
It's
sure.
amazing,
I'm
yeah.
sure these like shops are like so happy too. Like, oh, thank God they cleared this shit out. We were never. gonna
Also, I'm not
sell.
sure why. I'm not sure why, but on the note of people going to the retro game stores and buying a bunch of games,
It's not me.
Evacuate.
Dude, that was so freaking loud.
Dude, I'm having flashbacks to AGDQ in 2015. Oh God.
What the hell?
okay.
Was that on
anyways,
Gnosis?
On the topic of retro game stores, AGDQ, the most recent one, a bunch of people came back with like a bunch of N64 games, and I don't know how it
We
happened.
just went on without Chris.
I don't know how it happened, but I ended up coming home with a sealed copy. Well, not a sealed copy, but a cartridge of Madden 99.
Oh,
Guys, my house is burning
And,
down. I have to leave.
It's
Yeah.
just kind of here.
Are you serious?
I have to go, guys. Yeah.
You have
Are
to
you,
go.
are you being serious?
My house is. No, I'm just kidding.
You're such a dick.
God damn.
What a
You're
guy.
just like smiling.
Oh
I was
my
like, does
God.
he, like,
Oh yeah, well yeah.
You must
When
have like
see
one
my house is burning down.
Just joking.
Did Amanda
Would've
try
been like this
cooking? Is that what
conversation.
happened?
Okay, so like our house is really dumb. Like there is a smoke detector like literally right above our oven,
Dude,
and so
Same
like anytime
thing.
you cook anything there, it goes off.
That
even if
happened to
there's,
me
like, not
last-
any
same
smoke.
thing. I actually like completely disconnected my fire alarm because of that.
Yeah.
Probably not the smartest thing.
YOLO.
YOLO.
Yep,
You
I
just see like
said-
flames like in the background.
Yeah.
You'll wake up. It'll be hot enough.
Someone's playing a mixtape in the other room. I'm so mad I didn't go to the retro gaming store. I was
I
so
didn't
mad.
either.
Apparently, people went like twice, and I didn't go once. Which
Where at SGDQ?
yeah,
Yeah, I actually didn't know that people were going. Actually, maybe
I
I did.
love
but I didn't
going
go.
to those.
I should have went there to buy a Game Shark.
I should have went there
That
to buy
would've been cool.
games in general.
They're so much fun. There's one that's a 15-minute drive from my house that keeps everything from like Atari up to current like new games, new gens. And when I was in Kansas, we went to like 3 different ones, and oh god, I love them. There's so many cool things you can find there. There are games that you find in there that you find for stupid dirt cheap sometimes compared to what you'd have to buy on Amazon or anything like that. They're
Yep.
just really fun to go through. They're like garage sales, but they're always good stuff there.
Right.
It's like
That's incredible.
RNG, really good RNG. But
So how would a GDQ like that we've been talking about for a while here? How would a GDQ compare to something like PAX, for example? Like what are the differences?
So who here has been to PAX before? Okay.
oh, wow.
Interesting.
I figured there was more.
Half.
Well, that helps.
I've always
can-
planned to
Um,
go, but it just never works out.
The main difference between the two, like actually PAX is a little bit more laid back. It's
Laid
fun.
back,
But it's
really?
also
Yeah.
crowded as hell. Like it's actually kind of gross.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I was
Wait,
gonna
PAX
say.
has
laid
gotten
back
so
and crowded as
popular.
hell. Like those don't sound
It's
like
not
two things that
more
couldn't
laid
exist.
back
No, like,
than
but
GDQ. It's more
it's-
laid back than like E3. but-
That's what I was
Oh,
trying to
okay.
say. It's
Oh,
more laid back
okay.
than E3. Yeah. my
Okay,
bad.
I was
left
like,
that part
what?
out. And like it's also about like I think it's good for like more I don't know like game devs and stuff. I mean it could be good
Yeah.
for streamers. I mean it's
Yeah.
becoming better for like streamers like us to go to these events
Mhm.
Mhm.
because of just like getting relationships with like devs and all that.
There's so
stuff.
many like indie devs that are there. And
Yeah, it's a lot of
There's
indie
so
devs.
many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From what I've heard, it's that like PAX Prime is like a lot of AAA games. PAX East is like a mix between AAA and indie games, and PAX South is more focused on indie games. Is that accurate? Does anyone know?
PAX South is like the most chill I've heard. I haven't been to the South yet.
I haven't been to South yet.
I've
either.
only been to East. That's it.
What about PAX Australia?
That'd be cool. One
That
day.
would be cool.
I actually have heard
apparently
nothing.
apparently PAX Australia is dead. All the
Is it
time.
really?
Apparently.
Yeah,
doesn't
I've heard-
surprise
I've
me.
heard
Oh,
it's
it's
not
sad.
good.
It's almost a meme.
Really, that's
PAX is cool though,
disappointing.
because you can go there and honestly like you can walk through like the expo and see everything in like a day. And
Not
then you
even
still like
like
most
2 hours.
most PAXs are like
Yeah.
4 days. I think PAX West is 4 days. PAX East is 3 days.
That's the kind of thing. About
East
most
might be 4 now,
conventions.
but
Most
Um,
conventions outside like GDQs and things like that, you can just walk around the show hall for like a day, and then you've done
Yeah.
everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
and the rest of the time you just hang out with friends again.
It kind of depends on like what you do though, because some places have like really long lines. Like I know at PAX Prime, like this year and like the most recent year, or the most recent year and the year before, the lines for like all the Nintendo stuff were like
Sure.
an
Oh,
hour
yeah,
to
they
2
were
hours
there.
long each.
It was Star Fox, the new Star Fox game was
yeah,
there.
Star Fox, and then
yeah,
the
it
year
was
the year
like
before that was Wind Waker HD.
wrapping around.
Yeah,
Huh.
Yeah,
Okay,
Nintendo
so I've-
usually has a
Yeah.
popular booth.
I have a question for someone who's been to like a PAX event then, and not like any of you guys can answer, but I'm just curious, like isn't it a lot harder?
Yes, there's
for
soda
you-
water there.
What?
No.
Or no, not soda water.
reading your mind.
His
Sparkling
juice- or sparkling ice. There you go.
Sparkly ice.
Okay. I'm like, what the hell does seltzer have to do with anything right now?
No, because Ray's always like stocks up on his soda ice.
Okay.
Sparkling ice. Damn it! I keep messing up.
I was so confused.
Okay, no, but like really though, like at the GDQs, the event is in the hotel. Most of the people that stay there are in the hotel. But like at events like PAX, right? Like it's at a convention center, and people might be staying at different hotels and stuff like that. So is it harder to like make plans to meet up with people because you're all in different locations
Yeah.
versus like everyone being in the same place? Or
I mean,
It's
like,
definitely harder.
it's actually not that bad. Like most of the people are staying in the hotels, like all around. Like there's this one hotel for PAX West that is just like right next to the convention center. You go out, you
like
turn
the-
right,
Yeah.
and then like you walk like maybe like 5 steps. It's not 5 steps, but like a block down. It's right there. Like already, you're at the convention center.
Okay.
I
And
just
most of the people
argue-
stay
Yeah.
there.
Wait, which
But
one's
that's
this
the
for?
most expensive one, obviously.
Yeah.
Which one's this for? Like PAX West?
West,
Prime, West, Prime, whatever.
Prime, yeah, okay, yeah.
I hate that.
I've
Just
been
changed
to that
it.
It's
convention
West
center
now. They
Yeah, they
officially
just
calling
changed
it
that
West
they
now.
changed
Yeah.
that.
I've been to that convention center before, and like I've stayed in those hotels, so I know.
I think there's an argument whether it's your first time going to the convention or you're like second or third. Because after the first one, you're probably going to end up planning with the people you've met, and then it's so much easier to organize going to the same hotels. But for
Yeah.
your first time, it's just a matter of, you might not even know people before going to the
Yeah.
event.
Especially if you're going alone.
It really just depends on like who you want to hang out with and make plans with, because not everyone's going to be able to
What
stay
I-
in like
what I really
nice
liked about
hotels right by the
TwitchCon-
convention center.
At TwitchCon, you had pretty much like stuff to do at the convention center, and when the convention center closed at like 8 p.m. or 10 p.m., there was always a party organized from either Monstercat, Twitch itself. What was the third one? I forgot. But anyway, every evening there was a party everyone was invited to that you hung out with, especially like streamers, partners.
Chris
And
Hangover.
then the Twitch party, everyone was invited to the Twitch party. So you didn't even have to make
That's-
plans because everyone was going to the parties at the end.
That's where I first.
Dude, I need
that's
to
where
get to one of
first
these
Met Chrism
Infinite
at
infinite-
TwitchCon.
Oh,
Oh my gosh,
that's so
our eyes
cute.
first met, and we were in love forever and ever.
And then Alex
Yeah.
met me, and I was a homewrecker.
Yeah, I also met Alex at TwitchCon first, I think. Right? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Alex,
You and
yeah,
I met at the Twitch party.
They met on the dance floor.
It was brief.
during
And then we went back to the hotel.
Alex gets around, man. I swear. So loose.
Yeah, it was. Whoa, damn, man.
Actually,
Calm
going back to the whole like first convention thing, I think it's important to maybe like when you're planning on going to a convention, trying to find people that you know ahead of time instead of going in blind. I'm not saying that going in blind is like a bad thing, but it's like it's so much easier if you have people to connect with, like
Exactly.
like to kind of
'Cause-
ease you into
Yeah.
the thing.
Because like I've had like when I first started to like go to like cons and stuff, I was actually really late with like getting like a hotel room or whatever, and I learned that this is bad because I would always be in bad situations. Like for example, I wouldn't have a bed to sleep in. I would be on the like floor. I would be like curled up like on like the like little sofa like couch like in a really bad position, and like my back would be hurting the whole night. And then now like I've been like really like aggressive this year with like trying to get things planned as quick as possible because I want to make sure that I can sleep somewhere,
Yeah.
So it's good to plan
TwitchCon-
ahead. It's very
TwitchCon was the same for me last year. I had went and I had originally planned to stay at Fire's place, one of the Twitch staff. He was kind enough to let me use his house, but his house was also a like 40-minute commute away from the convention center. So I was like, this sucks. I don't know if I want to just go back and forth each day. So like, I talked to some of my other friends that were staying with their hotel room, and I stayed in the hotel room. And of course, their room was full, so I didn't have a bed. So 2 days, I just like slept on the floor with like one of the spare pillows, no blanket. And I was like, wow, this sucks. And then I got home and I had like one of the best sleeps in my lives.
In your lives? Best.
In your lives.
Yes,
What about your previous lives?
So the last one was crazy. You won't believe how.
Were you a top tier speedrunner back then in your other life?
Didn't exist.
Oh, okay.
Oh damn,
That is true.
They got
Like,
shut
you would
down.
know. You're not a speedrunner.
Oh,
that's true.
Oh,
what are you even doing here, Alex? God.
Oh my god.
What? Oh, you're so
was
pretty,
that?
Alex.
Oh my god!
Alex,
Dude,
explain.
actually-
Why did that hurt so bad? I don't understand.
Yeah. What? Oh my
There he
god.
goes. He's going down.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
the pain is like moving up to his stomach now.
It's like I need to like stand up or something. Sorry, go on, guys. Go on.
Oh my god.
There you go.
I have a
Can he
question to Fuzzy. How are these tournaments you're going to? These are also conventions, right?
Tournaments.
Yeah, tournaments.
Yeah, so I was explaining this to you guys before, a few of you, but basically tournaments are very similar,
Okay.
but much shorter, obviously, just like conventions.
Okay.
But the reason why people go to tournaments consistently rather than just one is because one, everyone loves the same game, just like speedrunning. And then 2, people want to get better, of course. But then the main reason why they come back is because they enjoyed it so much and the community is so nice. They keep coming back. And that's the biggest thing about it. So you make so many friends for it. And Smash Brothers is a massive example of that. Every single Smash video says, "Oh, I love the community. I love all the friends I made." It's so common.
Is it all in the same hotel? The
Um,
tournament usually.
With Smash, at the big events, it's all in one place. And then the smaller events, people are housed in different people's houses.
So the reasons
Or
and
like
motiva-
hotels.
so the reasons and motivations are more similar to like a GDQ as opposed to like E3, where
Yeah,
they go for the
exactly.
people going
No,
there as opposed to the
yeah.
event itself.
A lot of people are there to win, but even the best players at the biggest event like Evo, for example, still love the meeting people aspect of it. It's like
Yeah, but
it's
Can it
like
get,
even
like-
more weight than being a top player for a lot of people.
can it get pretty competitive there? Like, for example, like on a real, like a RL level, like where like
Yeah,
people
some
get
people
aggressive
just
with
go
each
to
other,
compete.
like at these
Some people just go to s-
conventions.
Yeah, some people just go to compete and like if they don't get it first, then they haven't done what they wanted to go there. They'll be unhappy.
Yeah.
It's
But
just,
is there,
there's
like,
some
a
people have that try hard attitude, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like each to their own, right? Like
Because
some
that's
people
what I
just
would.
wanna win.
That's what I would be like, kind of like wary about, like with a. I've never been to like a tournament like event,
Yeah.
and
It's
that's,
like that with every community.
Oh no, like for example,
Like,
like
it's
GDQ is like more
speedrunner.
like laid back and stuff. Like no one's really trying to compete with each other. At least I don't think they are.
Again, I didn't get world record on my
You can
run.
still,
There was
you
like
can still
one guy.
get. Dude,
I
there's
don't
always
remember who
one
was
guy
with
who
me.
could just go to an event.
I was Chris.
Who could be like, "I want to be the
Yeah.
best."
That's us.
And that's all they say the whole time. Like, I want to get the best. I'm going to GDQ. I need to get a perfect run. And that's probably all they're thinking of. There's got to be like someone. It just exists.
Well,
And
obviously
it's
everyone wants to go to the convention and everyone wants to go to the tournament and they want to do well, but like as opposed to like GDQs, it's like some people might have races, but it's more like a friendly kind of race. Whereas is the tournaments, is it more kind of like some people are more aggressive or kind of like
Yeah,
giving
some
them
people
kind of
only
looks
go
and
there
stuff like
to
that?
play in the tournament, and that's it.
Well, I mean,
Exactly, that's what I'm
money's
saying.
on the
It
line,
exists.
right? Like
That's true.
when you
That's true.
like when you add money into it, I feel like it changes the motives of people.
Oh,
And I know you don't,
Especially
get
once
this
their
nearly
job.
as much. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like because like some of the top players, right? They do it as like a full-time thing, so they
Yeah,
go there
that's
because it's
different.
like them getting a paycheck. And
That's
they
another.
have
That's
to
another
do so.
structure, for sure. But like, even if it doesn't have money, if some person is so passionate about something, and they're losing at it to someone else, they can be like, "Oh, should we lose this guy?" You know, and then it creates this like negative atmosphere. Like,
No.
Well, yeah, because that's
That's
pretty
the-
much just like
that's
shitting on the other guy. Like, why would I lose to this guy? It's like,
yeah,
Yeah,
no, that's
okay.
the risk with competitive. Anything competitive, unlike speedrunning. Speedrunning is competitive, but you're doing it to improve yourself most of the time.
Right.
Where if you're competing 1v1 in a game or 1v2 whatever, then it becomes more personal at that point. It's just how it is.
Makes more sense.
You don't really get this in GDQs too much because since it is just a run like by yourself if you're doing one for the stream and then you're done. But there are people that I know that they don't really get into the laid back aspect of the GDQ. Like multiple times I've had I've known of people that have like flown in, they've done their run and then they left the next day. Like that's it. Like they were there because that's what they needed to do.
That's what I
And
meant.
they finished and they left.
You know what
So-
I loved about seeing at GDQs. Okay, and I don't know if this would happen at like a tournament event, but like people might run like the same categories for like games and stuff, the same games and same categories and stuff. Like they might be like, I guess you could say like rivals and stuff. But when they see each other, they're like, "Yo, what's up?" and they hug each other, and it's always amazing. And then also like
Grabbing their butts.
the crazy like sunshine race. I didn't get to see SGDQs, but I saw the AGDQ one. That was really huge actually.
That one
But
was
like
big
after
too.
it was like done and everything, like everyone was hugging each other, like yo, that was fun. Like everyone was all like lovey-dovey. Like I like that atmosphere that is going on.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
friendly one.
really
A lot of-
friendly. It's not competitive at all.
Yeah, a lot of what you get from the speedrunning community, at least like the GDQ community and like the people who speedrun, is like they're all in it because they love games. They're not in it because they want to have the best times.
This
I want to say the speedrun community, a lot of people share the same mindset where it's not about winning, it's about having a good run.
Yeah.
And then like people love seeing a good run. They don't want to see some guy win with a crap run. That's just like, it's not the same.
And even then, if they have a crap run, they could
Whatever.
still spin it because like apparently the whole like Ratchet and Clank run was like just fell apart and was like mistakes all over the place. But the guy was able to, Bone Crusher was able to spin it and
As
make
long
it
as it's
fun and
entertaining.
and everyone
Yeah.
loved it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not strictly just about having a good run, but having a good time.
Well, with,
And,
with
no, sorry,
races
that's still
and
that's
stuff,
still not
right?
even accurate. But
I know what
having
you-
an enjoyable
I know
time.
yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, with like the speedrunning community, as far as events like GDQs and stuff are concerned, in the aspect of these big races, it's like it's possible for someone to not win but still have a good run in like PB, and then if they do that, they're happy even if they don't win. I feel like in tournaments, you can kind of get that. Like if you do well in a tournament, better than what you normally do, but you don't win, like you can be happy. But it's kind of different in that sense because like, you know, some people. They can play well, but then they still go out and then they're frustrated with their performance. Whereas I feel like you don't get that as much in speedrunning, which is I think kind of why it's not as like volatile in some
You
aspects.
just keep learning and get better, but sometimes with competitive game, you can just get stuck very easily.
Yeah.
And that's so much more frustrating. That's the
There's
big
so many
problem.
like tiers like in
Yeah.
Smash
Yo-
especially. I can only speak for Smash because it's the only like competitive like game that I watch pretty much.
What if
but, like,
what if you went to a tournament and you're like, yo, I placed 6th. Last time I placed 7th. That's a new PB.
Well, I never looked at it.
I guess.
So at the end of the day, you're going for number 1. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
It's the truth.
I guess it
What?
just depends on where your
Shut
motives lie.
Oh God. He was so happy. He's like, wait, what? I heard my name.
But yeah, like it's not only like these things that you see, but like what you would expect of a you know con or like you know GDQ. Like I mean if I were what I initially expected of GDQ actually my first time is I thought, oh, we just gotta stop for Fuzzy. Okay, fine. Let's
It's
just
his
stop
cat
for Fuzzy.
again.
Oh, okay.
It's his cat again.
Let's
I
just
bet.
stop.
Is it?
I'm
No,
just
no,
kidding.
go ahead.
Was it the cat? Was it the cat? Was
Yes.
it sharing something else?
It was a cat.
You're tearing up my brother's girlfriend's plushie attached to her bag.
Ooh, that's no good.
Girlfriend?
Yeah, it's okay. Sorry to
He's a
interrupt.
plushie. This thing is huge.
Yo, I've got some of those.
Like
Look at the nose.
I don't know.
Sorry.
Like I didn't expect I didn't expect it to be like so like such a friendly environment and like have such a fun time. I actually expected it just to like
There you go.
everyone's gonna be. I actually was expecting everyone's gonna be watching in like you know the run room.
Yeah,
and
that's what I
no.
wanted.
Yeah,
I
I would
thought
be
too.
like there at all times. That's what I
Right, right.
expected when GDQ
I watched
was.
like one run and it
Yeah,
was the very last
that's
one.
that's
Yep.
true. When we're going to
Yeah.
Games Done Quick, we're actually not going there for the main
We-
event.
Yeah, I don't think people realize.
Well,
Nobody
we're there
ever
for-
watches. the runs.
Wait, we're also there for like to help, like you know, support, like you know, the
Yes,
people
absolutely.
that are running.
Well, yeah.
Like you know, if we have friends, like for example, you know, Chrism, you had your run at AGDQ, and you know
Super
we
dogs.
were on the couch like watching and like being goofy in the background.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yo, that was so fun, by the way.
I was totally
But yeah, like you know, like
We
when
were
I
all,
got
like,
there for the
Looney
first time at
Tunes.
AGDQ 2016, I got there. I was so confused. I didn't know what to do. Like
Yeah.
I was actually kind of like what do I do? I got my
Yeah.
badge right away, and then I heard that like you know some people were in the lobby area, so I like go over there, and there's just like a clutter of like everyone that I knew.
I
It was-
remember
it was
that. I
awesome.
remember that's when you.
And then
got it.
everyone's like Alex, and I'm like, yo, what's up, guys? Because there were so many people that were meeting for the first time. It was kind of crazy, but like I knew so
Yeah.
many faces because people stream, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then right away they're like, yo, let's go get something to eat. I'm like, wait, what? We're not gonna go to the
Yeah,
run
we
room?
robbed
Like,
it.
what about that?
No.
Like, and then I was like, oh, okay, sure. And then eventually it just turned into like going out to eat like 5 times a day.
Exactly. Yeah. Everyone always thinks because like when majority of people don't go to the first GDQ when they first heard of it, normally they'll watch it at home at one point and then they'll go to another GDQ at a later point in
Yeah.
time. And since you're at home and your interaction with GDQ is watching it the entire time, you don't realize there's more that goes on behind the scenes. So when you finally go to the event, that was the exact same way. I was like, oh, I looked at the list. I was like, oh, this run's gonna be cool. I want to watch this. I love this game. Oh, I know this person. I want to watch this run.
It's not gonna
And
happen.
then it was just like people
It
were
never
going out to
happens.
eat, or people were going to go here, and I was just like, people were asking, do you want to do this? I'm like, oh, okay. And then you realize that you go to GDQs, and what, like Alex said, if you have someone who you know who's doing a run, you want to be there to support them. But for the main thing, the VODs are going to be on Twitch, or you can watch them on YouTube later. You go there to hang out with the people and see them and do stuff with them, and the actual watching the runs kind of gets put on the back burner when everyone else is
Most of
drunk
the
and
time-
asleep and you have nothing to do.
Yeah, you go to bed at like 4 a.m. You wake up at like 2 or 3 p.m. and then like you miss half the runs. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, I had a
yeah.
good night anyway with my friends. It's fine, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
to-
you have such a limited time with your friends.
To,
You know,
to all the
week.
people that
Yeah.
went to SGDQ this time, there's like 100 runs throughout the entire week. How many did you actually watch? Like the full run?
One.
You watched one
I think I
run.
watched two. No, I watched two. I
I
watched
don't think I
three
saw
as well.
any.
I saw-
I didn't watch. I never
I
watched
watched
an
7
entire
or 8.
run.
I watched quite a bit this
I watched
time.
I was
three
there
runs.
for like
7 or 8 too.
so.
I
I
watched,
watched
three.
Bounty's run and the Taz block. That was it.
I saw
Yo,
two.
Pepsi Man.
Oh,
I watched. Yeah, I watched quite a few VODs though. For
Bulge
sure.
Man,
Okay.
yeah.
But I
Bulge
mean,
Man was great.
at
Bulge
the
Man,
at the
oh.
convention, like
No, I didn't watch anything.
Yeah, I didn't. I never watched an entire run.
I still need to look up the must watch
as
runs too.
these, as far as the SGDQ and AGDQ events are concerned, honestly, you get a better viewing experience watching it on Twitch, because when you're sitting in the audience, it's just what you guys see on Twitch, but the sound
Farther
is
away.
just projected.
Yeah, it's
like,
harder to
through-
hear and harder to see.
through-
It's on a projector.
and-
Yeah.
Yeah.
People's heads
I
are
seriously-
away.
It's not as good.
Seriously, sometimes I'll be at the event, I'll be in my hotel room, and I'll be like,
Looking on your phone, watching on laptop.
pull
Yeah,
out,
just watch
pull out
on
my
your
phone
phone.
and start watching the stream on my phone. Because
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
easier
I
to
do
watch
that
on my
too.
phone than it is to watch in the stream
Wow.
room.
What a time to be
I
alive.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I would do that sometimes too.
Dude, every time I'm at GDQ, we end up watching one of the runs on like some laptop or mobile, even though we're there. We
yeah.
can't be asked to leave the hotel room.
Wait, actually, real quick. I'm kind of curious to, like, you know, for people in the chat that haven't been to a GDQ that are interested in going to a GDQ, like, what would you guys expect from it? Like, what would you want to do there? Like, I want to see like what you guys actually say, and then you can keep going, Fuzzy. Wait, was it you, Fuzzy, that was talking? While we get those coming in. Oh, never mind.
Okay, well, then I have
I-
something.
Oh, it was raised. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, like, as far as these events are concerned, I don't know what people expect, but and I can't really talk for many like conventions or events outside of the GDQs because that's where most of my like experience lies. But a lot of people are talking about how they're like nervous, like they don't want to come in to these events because they're worried that like people won't be accepting or whatever. But I mean, everyone at least from the GDQs, I can't speak for PAX. Everyone's like really friendly in the aspect of like, you know, saying, hey, you know, what's up? Because it is so casual, some of your favorite streamers might just be like chilling in the hallway and you can go up to them and say hi. And most of the time they'll be like, hey, what's up, man? And they'll be really chill about it. And then like, it's not a big deal. But that being said, I do think it's important if you do want to go to an event like that, that you like have people, you know, that are going to be there. Because if you just go in by yourself with the expectation, like, oh, I'm going to go talk to my favorite streamers, like streamers are okay.
They might be
with,
busy.
like talking to them, but they're generally like, generally people can be busy at these events, and like
That's
it's
why I
kind of
asked this question actually, because I think people would say like, you know, like I want to meet people, I want to meet people, I want to hang out with them, I want to hang out with them. And like, you know, it's hard because like, you know, especially like, you know, a lot of runners they get busy with like, you know, like doing group stuff or like,
stuff
you know,
that pops up all the time.
Yeah, and it's sometimes hard to like see people. Like for example, like geez, like I don't know, there was like one day at AGDQ that I was just never at the hotel. I would not be in the hotel at all because I would just constantly be going out back and forth.
Yeah.
And I felt bad because some people wanted to like I don't know, like see me or whatever. It gets pretty tough.
That's fine. No,
that being said, though, if you do see one of your favorite streamers, you should really like say something and say hi.
Yeah.
Yes, you should.
Because
Absolutely.
Actually,
the worst thing like that one of us can hear is that like in their Twitch chat or on Twitter or something like, oh, I saw you and I didn't want to say hi, or
that
like,
I had two people.
it looked like you were
come in my
busy
chat.
or something.
Two people
I
come in my
tweeted
chat
that.
and they said that. I was like,
I-
why didn't you say hi?
I
Just say
tweeted that.
hi.
I tweeted that. I said if I find that anyone saw me but didn't want to come up to say hi because they were shy, I'm banning you from my chat. Like I go to these events to meet people. Come say hi to me.
Yeah, that's
And
one of the
also,
reasons
if you-
we're here.
It makes me sad.
if you do go like say hi to like one of your favorite streamers or something, like introduce yourself, like tell them like who
The
you
username.
are, like your
Yeah.
Twitch name. Or- it doesn't even have to be your Twitch name. You just say your name, but
This
it's always
same
like
thing
kind
happened
of
to me
well,
at DreamHack.
anyway. It's always kind of like it's kind of weird when someone like just comes up to be like, "Hey," and you're like, "Hey," and they're like, "What's
Yeah.
up?" And you're like,
Who are you?
and you don't like we don't know like viewers'
Like,
faces.
you know who
'cause
we are, but we don't know who
yeah,
you are.
Yeah, so if you come up and be like, "Hey, Crescendo," and be like,
Oh
"Hey,
yeah,
man,"
actually, I got that.
and they'll be
a lot,
like,
too.
"How's it going?"
I'm like, I don't know who you are. You have to
Yeah.
say your name.
And then you don't want to just
Yeah,
ask.
I
Like,
always-
who
I
are
always
you?
ask
that.
Like you
Also,
don't want to
I
ask
do. I'm
that.
just like, what's your
A thing
pitch?
with a thing with this most recent GDQ is that the badges, the names on the badges
Oh
were
my
so
God,
small.
I
yeah.
hate that.
One
I
second.
always-
I was like trying to like eye it. I was like,
Yeah,
yo,
like
yo,
while
I
you're
just-
in a conversation, you're like,
No, I didn't.
I swear,
I just
I'm not like,
grabbed.
staring at your crotch.
I grabbed
just
the
don't know what your
badges.
name is.
Like,
I
what
just
does that
grabbed
even
them
say?
before
I don't
talking
know.
to them. Like,
So
who
here's
are
the
you?
badge. Here's the badge. It hangs from
Raze
your
was
neck.
Raze was
Look
faster
how
than you.
small
Get at it.
your
Get at
name
it.
is on it.
Damn it.
Look
So
at how
tiny.
small that is.
What does that say? What is that? Vulpix?
so-
I don't
Let me see if
even-
I'm.
So you'd be talking to someone and you wouldn't know who they are. You'd be trying to figure it out. You're staring at their crotch, like squinting,
Oh,
trying to
please,
figure
VQ, I
out
know
who
who
they
you are.
are. And then they're like,
It's
what?
awesome, dude. Just
Okay,
awesome.
so-
Give up with the ideas
God,
and
what is
look at the
Nostum?
badges.
What does Nos do?
Apparently, his badge is like
Bouncing,
really
dude.
fucking high up. He's
Oh,
like standing on a bed and like
Those
on his
calves,
tiptoes
though.
reaching
Woo.
up.
Those calves.
I know they're so nice. I mean, they've gotten a little bit better compared to like last GDQ. Apparently,
Yeah,
my
that
camera-
was
I
actually
liked-
bad. The printed names was what
I liked
an
last
upgrade.
year
Yeah,
where like
mushroom
you could just
one.
write
Oh,
your
yeah.
name.
The mushroom one was.
I kinda
similar to
like
the
that
one
it's
I went
printed.
to
I just
first.
Yeah.
wish
I
it was
don't
bigger.
because
These are the
they won't
cards
let me
from
change the
HDQ.
name on the damn
Yo,
registration
twitch.tv
page. So mine
Chris.
I know that's happened to you
Twitch.tv
twice, Chris.
Chris.
But the
But
thing
yeah,
is,
guys-
there's so much dead space on there. Like, look at
Yeah.
that.
they could make it like, but then you have people who are like, who have like super long names. So then it would
X
look
X
kinda weird if,
MLG
like,
no scope
yeah,
sniper.
they can't be
420.
changing like the font size.
Here's
all the
my
time. It has to
here's
be
my
small.
my SGDQ 2014 badge with Vesper faded out on the back of it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was
Yes,
that was
yes,
big
yes.
enough.
her.
I was gonna say, if you're going to like convention field, like my experience when I went to HGQ for the first time, when it was smaller, I only knew like Cosmo and
2015
Siglemic at the time. I know it's not this now, but anyway, basically I met them, and then there wasn't much about it, talking about it. Just played games, and then I didn't know anyone else, right? So it was really awkward at first. This is my first time going to a GDQ. I'm usually at Smash tournaments, and just slowly talking to people, like even little things, just like a few like sentences. And then eventually you'll see them every day, and then you'll be like, "Yo, do you want to get some food?" It'll just happen. Like,
Yeah.
you don't, it'll be awkward at first, of course, in your first or
Yeah.
second day, but eventually, once you keep seeing them, you just
Yeah.
like get comfortable.
You break out of your shell very
Yeah,
quickly.
You, like we said before, you definitely like want like it'd be hard to go if you didn't know anybody. But if you just
Yeah.
go like with one friend, like that friend is like likely gonna know other people. So like
Yep.
you make like two friends from their friends, and then the
Yeah,
two
that's
friends have like
totally-
5 other friends, and then you just meet all of these other
It
people.
it also just comes down to like just like trying to introduce yourself.
Yeah.
Like, don't make it awkward, of course, but like, try to like, be as smooth as you can. Like, for example,
Smooth.
I had
Pickup
never
lines.
met Caleb Hart ever. I've always missed out on chances to miss him, and
miss
it
him.
was like freaking like 4 a.m. We were like walking towards each other like in this hallway, like nobody else was around. I was like, okay, this is perfect. I'm just gonna say hi to him, and I just said, "What's up, Caleb? Like, how you doing?" I introduced myself, like, and everything. And it ended up we were talking for like 20-30 minutes, like, from that. Like, you never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like, Caleb was someone that like I've watched, like started watching like in the beginning of me watching Twitch, and I was just telling him about stories about that.
I have a really
And-
funny with Caleb too.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's a really cool guy, actually. And
really nice.
it's awesome to be able to like actually like personally talk with someone finally, like, because you see them on camera, but then like you get to meet them in person, and you get
yeah.
to see like that side as well. But you know what? He's really like that. He's a chill guy.
Yeah.
There's no like real like
I just want to say,
uh,
speaking of
character or
like,
anything.
pets, and I met him at Evo before his stream grew big, and he was super passionate and such a nice guy. And I'm
Yeah,
really
yeah.
happy for
He's a
him.
really nice guy.
So like,
yeah, you never
he's a
know
great
like when you
example.
go up to people, like just go up to people and talk to
he's
them.
a great example of like
Yeah.
people with passion. You just go to these events and just want to meet people, and it's not about him. It's just about everyone.
I guarantee you, if you like people who stream on Twitch, like we want to meet you.
Yeah.
It's not just an we're okay with
Oh,
meeting you. It's
did I
if
say
you come up and
chances
say
of
hi to
missing?
us, like we
Yeah,
are
that's nice.
yeah.
That's awesome.
we are excited to meet you.
I've got a story about that at SGDQ. So I like at these events generally I always do it like just kind of for fun, but also as a social thing. Like I'll say that on Fridays I go to get a burrito and I find like a burrito place that's close by, right?
Oh, I love this
and I just put it on Twitter, and so and that way, you know, whoever is at the event or whoever's in the area, if they want to like meet me, they're able to do that. And at this most recent SGDQ, there was a guy that drove 45 minutes just so he could get a burrito with me at SGDQ. And honestly, like that's such a surreal experience. And like it's one of those things that, you know, you might be worried that the streamers that you watch like don't want to meet you, don't want to talk to you. Like that actually made my day, that someone would travel like over an hour round trip just to go get a burrito with me at this like Qdoba somewhere, you know, in Minneapolis. Like that honestly, like it was such a crazy experience, you know. And I feel like as streamers at these events, this is kind of like what you want, you know. You want the people that like you to come up and like say hi, because you know, we're not gonna like snap at you for being like, oh hey, I'm so and so, like get out of here. No, we don't do that.
I don't like that's why like, you know, I also have that same exact story as well. Like I was leaving SGDQ and I put up on Twitter, like, you know, like an hour before I was leaving, I was saying, hey, like I'm in the lobby, like, you know, if I didn't get to see you, like, you know, say hi. And then literally like 30 minutes later, this guy like pokes me on the shoulder and he's like, hey, I biked down here like from like 20 blocks down just to say bye to you. And I'm like, oh my God, are you serious? That's amazing. And he was one of my viewers as well, like Grant Simons, that's what his username. And I was like, are you serious? That's amazing. Thank you so much. And like that type of stuff, like how Ray said, like it really does make our days. Like, you know, it's crazy. Like it's so cool that he did that. I just wanted to add that.
Okay, so how I met Caleb is I was in the practice room. I was in the practice room. We had too much free time. It was SGDQ 2014, and I didn't know that many people yet. So I just sat down in the practice room with my Wii doing DDD skips.
Of course.
You know,
wow, really?
you know
What a
about
shocker.
it. And then next to me there was a free TV, and Caleb came by. Was like, "Hey, is that seat free?" And I was like, "No." Yes, you can have it.
No long, sir.
And he sat down and he actually started playing SM64 as well. I'm like, yo, you play this game? I didn't know. And then I'm like, you want to race? And then we came up with stupid race categories. We raced for like an hour. And like we talked about streaming and stuff. And he didn't know me. He didn't know me. I mean, and I knew him, but I never really watched the stream. But we kind of became friends. Just like playing video games for an hour together, and we've been friends ever since. And we are actually hanging out a lot whenever we meet now as well. So that's
so
how I
cute.
met him.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's so cute. Playing video games.
Also, real quick, guys, if you want to start getting those questions ready,
Yeah.
don't put them in the chat
yeah.
yet.
Get
Just get them ready. Just get them ready.
Okay,
Start
I
asking
wanna-
questions.
Thinking of some
I want to
questions.
say one
Yeah.
more thing about
Don't put them in the chat though.
Some wrap up.
if you only have like limited funds to go to conventions and you can't decide. A new subscriber. You don't know what convention you should go to. I've been to PAX, GDQ, DreamHack. DreamHack's really different as well. I've never been to a tournament, but I want to touch on how DreamHack events, like LAN parties. It's a really big event with like 20,000 people. Everyone brings their computer to the event and plays video games with others. And around in the event, there's a bunch of food places where you can get food with your friends without even leaving the convention. And so that's a really nice experience, especially if you're going to DreamHack in Sweden, where there's also speedrunning and you're a runner. You can submit your speedruns, you can play there. So you have something to do. What I do at DreamHack in Sweden, I go there, I do some speedruns, I hang out with friends, I watch tournaments because it's a LAN party with esports tournaments, so you can watch Smash, CSGO, whatever, hang out with friends, and it's a weekend. I like that. I'm done.
What the heck?
Actually, I want to go ahead and touch on this too. Like,
Yes,
while we're
he was
while
at
we're trying
DreamHack
to
too,
finish
yeah.
things up. Yeah, well, I was at DreamHack, and it's like that, but in America. So, anyways, I wanted to say, like, not necessarily about DreamHack, but just like conventions in general. Like, we're talking about things that are Twitch centric, gaming centric. But I mean, if you have other interests that lie, and there's conventions that involve that, like, I mean, you can apply some of the stuff that we've talked about, you know, like going with friends and, you know, doing stuff like that, like to those as well. Like, it doesn't, like we talked about, you know, the PAX, DreamHack, GDQ events, but I mean, you know, there's like anime expos and like, you know, any type of like things like that you might be interested in. I mean, obviously there's going to be some differences in like content, but a lot of the same general rules of conventions apply, I would like to think. So, I mean, it expands.
Yeah. I'd want to say, like, it's sometimes bad to go to a convention with just one thing you want to do, when you can look at what the convention has to offer, even social stuff, like outside, just like do some more research before going and see what more there is than just the thing you one-sided want to go for. Like, oh, I'm just going for the tournament. Like, there's probably a lot more to it.
There is, yeah. There always is. I think, like, with any convention you go to, it really comes down to the people that are there. Like, at the end of the day, it's all about meeting people, hanging out, and I feel like whatever the convention provides you with is just something as a means you do. So as long as you have people there that, like, friends that you want to hang out with, you can really make anything happen at any convention, pretty much.
Yeah, it's kind of like a ways to connect with people, because like the idea of a convention is that it's centered around a specific idea, a specific hobby, a specific, you know, interest.
Like video games for us.
Like video games for us, or Twitch for us, you know, but it could be anime or, you know, whatever else for you. And like conventions are social events because it's literally connecting you with people that have that same interest as you. Like they wouldn't be there, you wouldn't be there if you didn't like whatever the convention's about. So it's a means for you to kind of like make those connections, you know?
Definitely.
One thing that I remember, I remember I was talking about with people before just SGDQ. One thing that I feel I really want to say, because I had quite a few people who were asking me about like expectations, what they were going to do for SGDQ, and they're like, oh, I can't wait to do this, and I can't wait to do that, and I can't wait to do this. I'm like, whoa, no, don't do that. When it comes to GDQs, I can't speak for other conventions. I'm not sure how they go, but when it comes to GDQs, it's fine to go in with like one or two specific things that you want to do, and if you want to discuss with that person ahead of time, that's fine. There were like 2 lunches that I wanted to do with people to catch up with them, and I was able to do that. But other than that, I had zero expectations on who I was going to hang out with, who I was going to see, who I was going to have plans, and who I was going to do with, because there's just things happen all the time. Things fall apart, and like some people go to do this, then they either forget, or something else pops up, or they can't get back to you, or can't get in touch with you, and all those different things. And I know of a couple people who were actually like pretty salty or very upset at points with the GDQ, because they said they had all these plans to do things at GDQs and they didn't be able to do it all of them.
Oh, like another experience, something like the opposite even. Like, for example, at DreamHack that I went to with Chris, I was so busy I couldn't actually do some of the social stuff. So sometimes you got to be careful to not have too many things to do.
Yeah.
Because it can be a negative.
Just go with the flow.
Yeah, don't have an itinerary from the day you get there to the day you leave.
Like there's some things you can plan. Like
if
you always have like we always have like team dinners and stuff. So when it's just like us, like just people on Next Level Go and like,
I wasn't there.
eat and like so we can like just talk about stuff and hang out or whatever. But like other
we tried
than
to
that,
stream
like
and it didn't work.
Yeah, we tried to.
They removed us. They kicked us.
Next
off.
time.
I have like a 30-second VOD on my channel though. It's worth it.
Next
Basically,
time.
like, it's okay to have things you need to do, but sometimes you should open up some time, because it can be a job and a task for some people.
Yeah, I think it's important to enjoy yourself at those events too. And I mean, like, if you're there for a reason, like that's fine. Like if you're going to a tournament and you're like a player, then you need to do that, obviously. But I think it's important to make time for yourself, you know, like also to do things with people, because if you go there and you just work yourself to death, then you're not going to have a positive experience leaving it, even if the convention itself was really good. And
Especially
I feel like no one wants that, you know? Yeah, especially if you enter the tournament and do
Exactly.
nothing else and then lose.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's never good to like put too many expectations on, I mean, anything in real life, pretty much. I mean, especially these cons, because you will like get bummed
But I
out
didn't get the
Yeah.
old
if
record.
you didn't get to, if you didn't get to like, you know, do certain things or do things
Yeah.
with people.
Yeah.
Just like Nas said, like just kind of go there, just wing it.
Aloof.
kinda
You'll have
thing.
fun.
Exactly.
It's better that way, because then
Yeah.
you won't like you won't get depressed. You won't like you
Yeah.
know like for example like oh I wasn't able to hang out with this person.
Yeah.
Just try to like keep it cool. Don't expect too
Yeah.
much. Have fun, and don't be a speedrunner.
Oh,
Wow.
dang.
It's true. It's true.
Dang, man.
I'm
Can't
gonna
do
cut him out of
that.
the stream. Bye.
I just want to say that like
Just play Pokemon Go.
even if you're like not a speedrunner,
Did you actually do it?
No.
Okay, good.
you can still like have a good time at like
Yeah, absolutely.
games done quick.
Yeah.
Just ask
Don't have to
Alex
be
or I talked with Miss Kylie. She was
Oh, yeah.
there and she's not a speedrunner. She's a variety streamer and she
Like,
said
even
like
outside
she
of
was actually
speedrunning-
I talked to her
You
and
don't have
I was
to be a
like
speedrunner.
yeah, I was like, do you feel like weird or like awkward that you're not a speedrunner but you're here? And she's like, actually no, like everyone's really nice and like, accommodating and she
Even outside of speedrun
was fine with
events,
it.
you can go to like PAX or you can go like Eurogamer, for example, or any like gaming convention, or even outside of gaming. Just like there are going to be people there who don't do that, and they're just there maybe for work or
What?
just with their
Chris,
friends.
what are you doing?
hell?
Yo, Fuzzy stayed alive. You didn't get
Yeah,
it.
they're like
get
they're there
taken
for their
over by
friends. What's happening? Yeah, but like there are going to be people inevitably
You do
who
that
don't
now?
do what you do, and you're still going to have fun with them. You're still going to meet people.
God.
He's like doing this for
So,
nothing
yeah,
because
yeah, I feel that.
not like
This
I'm
is
sorry.
maybe he is.
Oh my god.
Makes me uncomfortable.
Okay. Anyone else
Okay,
have
okay.
anything that they want to say? Should we wrap up?
Any closing remarks about
We can do that
conventions?
Q&A
Did
now.
you guys have that? Did you guys have
Okay.
those questions that we asked for? I hope you were saving them.
Yo,
we're gonna
I
do
got
the-
the
we're gonna
right
do the
eyebrow.
Q&A.
Let's go.
We're gonna do
Oh, yeah.
a quick outro here. We're gonna give you guys some information, what's going on with our streams. Quick reminder of who we
Announcements and stuff.
are. After that, question time. Let's start with Chrism.
What? What did you say?
Uh,
Oh,
What are you?
I am. Hey, I'm Trism. I currently stream a lot of 3D Mario games such as Super Mario 64 and the Galaxy games. I also started actively running Pikmin 3 a lot, and I'm currently playing through New Super Mario Bros. Wii for the first time ever, and it's a lot of fun. Future plans are all the things I just said, and I'll be going to ESA next week in actually 5 days. So if you're also going to ESA in Sweden, make sure to say hi.
Oh geez, it's
And-
that close.
Yeah, it's
Bro,
in
that is
5
really
days.
soon, yeah.
I think Fuzzy's going to. Yes,
I'm leaving on Thursday.
Yeah, he's leaving a bit earlier even.
Dude, our team's gonna be all Americans for a week. This is awesome.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that,
While he's gone, we'll change the name to Team Freedom.
Except
I
for
don't have
Vesper.
much to say. If you like,
What?
Mario, Pikmin,
Maybe
and
if we were all
Pokemon,
Canadian.
you're right at my channel. All right, I'm done.
He does like every Mario game ever.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. He really does.
he really
If
does.
it's Mario, there's a chance it's been on the channel or will be.
Yep.
And make sure
My turn.
you join the crew.
The crew.
Be sure to
Welcome,
join
welcome to the crew.
To the crew.
One
Alright, Crescendo, you're
podcast
up.
topic is just going to be Chrism impression.
Shut up, Sam. Again, I am Crescendo. And lately I've been doing I learned Super Mario Sunshine any percent finally, so I've been doing runs of those. Not very good. I've done like 2 runs, so we're getting PBs like every day pretty much. Super Mario RPG, any percent speed runs. That's like a 3. For me, it's like a 3.5 hour run. So if you guys have never seen Super Mario RPG, it's one of my favorite games from when I was a kid for the Super Nintendo. It's a really awesome speed run. And overall, just a great game. Do some Super Mario 64. I do a lot of Mario as well. I think it must be a Chris thing. I don't know. Do some 70-star Super Mario 64, and other than that, like my sleep schedule always gets messed up. So like when I'm awake at night, I do a lot of like chill streams, like RuneScape.
4
and-
a.m. stream not too long ago.
yeah, just some chill stuff, song requests and stuff like that. So, yep, that's me.
So, yo, I'm Fuzzy. Recently I've been doing a lot of Mario 64 myself as well, 70-star, because I got inspired by watching the top players again. So I'm going for a good time. And then I'm a melee player, so normally after big tournaments, I usually restream it on my channel, and I talk about what's happening in the match, and I break things down for people. which is always a nice thing. People always appreciate it.
Yeah, those are cool.
I used to do a lot of melee speedruns. I took a break from that, but one of the things that people like on my channel is I usually at the end of my stream I play games with my viewers. So if you like Town of Salem, or if you can think of anything, just come in my chat. Sometimes we play like Worms and random games. So
Do you still speedrun?
it's always
Smash
fun.
64.
I took a break from it.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that's me for now. That's all I'm gonna say.
Are we skipping? Okay.
No,
I'm gonna
no,
turn-
it's not. It's not supposed to be you.
Should I not do it?
It's supposed to be me, but whatever.
let him do it.
Go ahead,
Let him
Sam.
I got the fast pass, man.
Go Indigo.
Fast pass.
Are we at Disneyland?
Oh my god.
All right. What's up, guys? I'm Red Falcon Games, and I'm doing kind of the same stuff I usually do on my channel, but if you don't know what that is, I am doing Paper Mario all card speedruns. I'm doing Sunshine any percent speedruns. I want to do those a little bit more often. I neglected them a little bit towards the beginning of the summer, but I feel like it's a good summer game, and I'm going to be playing it more. And also, Super Smash Bros. Melee CPU tournaments will be happening pretty much weekly in the future. So if you like those are super hype. Check them out, twitch.tv/Indigo. Red Falcon Games. Good? All right.
Okay. I'm not Spammy99. I speedrun quite a slew of games. I learned all the Mario games for the 602, and then I have the 301 coming up in December, so I gotta get back into doing Donkey Kong 64 100%. I'm gonna be learning Banjo Tooie 100%, but also my main thing is Banjo Kazooie. But I also do Super Mario Sunshine and the Galaxy games. I do some Mario Party speedruns. I do quite a few different speedruns. And I also do some casual games. I'm finishing up my Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door. And I'm not sure what I might do next. I might do Pokemon Coliseum Gale of Darkness, but I know
Coliseum
That's
Gale of
like two
Darkness?
different, yeah.
It's two different games.
Pokemon
Austin's
Coliseum.
like-
No, Gale of Darkness is the second one in the Coliseum.
It's like, oh no, I've done
No,
that
it's
wrong.
Coliseum XD Gale of Darkness, isn't it?
No, it's not.
It's not? It's a sequel, but I thought they would have the same name.
It's literally not a sequel.
No, it's
Yes,
different
it
games.
is.
No.
It's a sequel.
No.
It totally is.
This is great, dude.
It totally is. No way. I don't believe it.
God.
Whatever.
I mean,
But
No, I've never
I'll be doing Gale of Darkness soon, possibly.
You know why
I don't
this
know.
happened?
Oh,
You know
are
why
you
he
doing
messed up? It's
Coliseum?
because Sam went before him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way to go, Sam.
Hey, man.
The
Fast pass
sabotage.
don't lie,
The
dude.
sabotage.
Skipping that 45-minute line for Space Mountain.
Yes.
But yeah, that's pretty much me.
All right.
Okay, hello. I'm Raidsfire. I've been
Glorious fire.
hello.
Hello.
Okay. So for the longest time on my channel, I've been streaming Super Mario Sunshine 120 Shine speedruns. I did any percent for a while, but I got the time I was looking for in that, so I haven't been doing that lately. But I'm trying to branch out and do more stuff these days. So generally, I'll do 120 Shine speedruns for the first half of my stream, and then I'll mix it up with some casual stuff or some other stuff at the end. And actually, I normally on these things, people ask what's going on your channel, and I'm like, nothing. But I actually had my 2-year partner anniversary was a week ago, and so I probably want to do something with that, but I don't know yet. So look out for that maybe in the future. But that's me. Hello. Okay, bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Love you.
Oh, yo, my name's Alex, and can we get some hype in the chat? Yeah!
No.
Now we gotta wait 15 seconds for the hype.
The delay. The delivery.
And I'm the variety caster of the bunch. I do everything, like seriously. I do virtual reality. I was playing a lot of virtual reality last night. I just started a Pokemon Go mobile stream last night. It was really, really cool.
If you
I do
guys
retro
like
games.
watching babies cry when they play scary games, go watch number one. Alex.
Like no, seriously, that game was scary as hell.
I
It's
still
so
have
it's
to
so
watch that.
different
I
in
was
virtual reality.
watching. I was watching when there was the little kid in the bathroom.
I couldn't
and
I
you
couldn't
couldn't
do it.
turn around.
I couldn't turn around. It was so effed up. Okay. And then also I do retro games. I do a lot of Nintendo games as well. Just recently did Mario and Luigi Paper Jam. That game was pretty good. I do everything. I just do everything. Please, if you want to see some hype, hypeness. And
Why did Alex get
positivity.
his channel linked 5 times?
I was
dude.
not paying attention and just pushed.
Yo,
out
What
the
the
picture.
fuck? Dude,
That's like
nepotism.
That's like
Nepotism. This is
more.
ridiculous.
But anyway,
paying him under
I would
the
love to
table.
see you guys check out the stream, and also I would appreciate as well if there's any viewers of mine that are in here for the first time. Follow Vest. Follow all of my teammates because I
Good job,
seriously love these guys. Like they're really all entertaining. I wouldn't be talking out of my ass. Wait, should I talk out of my ass?
I love how he just said to follow Vest again because, Vest is the one who linked him
Try.
5 times. There's clearly a you scratch my back, I scratch yours thing going on.
We have a contract. We have a contract. Yeah. And
But
guys-
yeah, seriously, like follow everyone on the team. Like they're all amazing.
And I am Vesper, your host for today, who really didn't do a lot. Jesus Christ! They're going for global, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay. I do recently. I've been doing a lot more speed runs. I got into Ocarina of Time 80% just to kind of have some fun with it. Wind Waker, I do Wind Waker 80%. I might do Majora's Mask some more. I don't know. I've actually got a plan. I want to learn both Twilight Princess 80% and Skyward Sword 80%,
Ooh, Zelda challenge.
so that I can run all 5 3D Zelda games back to back.
Nice.
Do it.
Dude, that sounds like fun.
That
I wanna
sounds
do that.
horrible.
Well,
I've also got another announcement. This is a
Fun to
reveal
watch.
that
Oh,
no one knows about.
not even us.
Right after this podcast,
Ah.
on my channel, I will be streaming.
I knew you were gonna do that, dude.
He'll be streaming. Hey!
Knew that was coming.
You'll be streaming.
You guys heard it though.
shocked.
Vesper will be streaming.
I'm shocked. I
All right,
didn't expect it
questions. Give us
personally.
your questions. Let's answer.
Yeah,
All
questions.
right, question
Q&A, we
time.
got like
What?
10 minutes. 10
You're
minutes
leading it
for
at
Q&A.
that?
Of course. He's gonna be streaming.
Hell, man!
That's all it was.
He's gonna be
He's gonna be
streaming.
streaming.
He's just streaming. That's it.
He's not lying.
He isn't lying. That's very true.
He's even streaming right now.
Oh.
Is he though?
What? Really?
All right, we
You got
got
all
like
your questions? Okay.
do, like,
oh my
10
gosh.
minutes
Oh
of
man, that's a lot of
questions.
questions coming in. Jeez.
Oh.
Yeah. Which one do we pick?
how many
All right,
how many
I'm gonna
hours
pick
of
one.
sleep do you
I've got
average
this.
per night? I think that's a good one.
6.
Between
Math.
4 and 8, normally
7,
around
9.
6.
10.
Between 8
I'm
and 9.
I'm the stamina guy. 12 hours or more usually.
See,
Actually,
for me,
sleep?
it's
Are you
during-
serious?
I
Yeah,
do
I-
10.
That's
Is that why
normal
you
for
have
me.
so much energy?
He has so much
Probably.
energy
12
because of
hours?
all of the sleep and the way he
can last
eats. Like
all night long, baby.
See, I don't even know how to
I know,
answer the
I've been to your
question, 'cause,
streams.
Like during the semester, I get between 3 to 5 a night, but during like not school, I get like 9 to 11.
10.
So
Yeah,
it's
like
a
10,
huge
easy.
9 to 11.
Whoa!
Wait,
Tones
are we
just
c-
reminded me of an actual announcement that I have.
Wait,
Um,
taking any of these questions? Take some questions if you see good ones. Put it in the
Yeah.
Discord.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say this really quick. I think it's this weekend or the next weekend. Whenever the last Splatfest is, I will be streaming Splatoon, playing the last Splatfest. This is something that I would never ever do again, but I'm gonna be doing it.
Okay.
That's
What's
it.
that?
Questions.
Former world record holder is going to be playing Splatoon?
Shit,
Um,
all over Tones' life.
I
Yes,
think
West, you
this
pick the
one's
questions.
Okay.
Oh, oops. Vest is picking the question. Never mind.
Don't out.
Real quick, while he's picking questions. Hey, I'm really interested in going to a GDQ, but I don't know anybody there. I'm not a runner myself, and I feel like it would be really awkward to go alone. What to do? Try to find a friend to go with you. I'm sure there's
Yeah,
gonna be some
yeah.
friend out there that's gonna want to go with you, and if not, just try to I mean, you can always maybe experiment going by yourself and seeing how it is. But
I wouldn't
really
go for the
suggest
entire
finding
week, though.
someone. Yeah, don't go the entire week. Yeah, what he said.
It doesn't even have to be someone you know in real life. Like if it's someone you know on Twitch that you're buds with that's going, then all right, sure, that's good enough. It's someone you know, right?
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
just
yeah,
meet
yeah.
up or
Or
maybe
Or someone
share
that's
a room.
like a frequent in the same
Yo,
chat that
this
you
question
watch
right here.
all the time.
This question right here. This question right here. Hold on.
Yeah,
hold
let's
on.
not dwell on questions forever.
Okay.
It's Alex and speedrunner.
It's Alex and Speedrunner.
Can I post
Can
my
I
video?
answer?
I didn't notice the typo right there. Daniel.
Oh,
typo.
ruined. Ruined.
All right, Vest posted one. Are you guys actually thinking on adding another member to the
Oh
team?
yeah, we were.
Oh
asked
yeah,
that
absolutely.
earlier.
I feel like we get asked
Absolutely.
this every time.
We
but-
okay,
we-
so like we're definitely like open to adding another person, but I don't think any of us are like actively like searching. Like we're not going to like game directories and like looking for streamers. But if like one of us just happens to like come across the streamer that's like, hey, you know, they might be a good match, and then we usually would like tell everyone else about it, and then
Type it.
we watch them, you know, for like a week and or whatever, and
Yeah. Right
then
now
decide
we
through
are
there. But we're definitely
are-
open to
we
it.
are very satisfied with our current lineup, so we're not like
Yeah.
itching to find new people to add,
Yeah.
but we're not opposed to adding people.
Yeah.
It's not like we have slots that we're trying to fill. It's just
Yeah.
like if someone
We
if
have
someone
all
that
the
we
slots.
think is really good, like and would fit our team and would be willing to like join us and we go through the whole
Yeah.
process, then we'll do that. But we're not like actively looking. That just kind of
Another
So let's
thing
just
to like
say-
go along with this, like what have we decided would be like our max, like because we don't want like a
said
giant
10.
team.
I
think
thought it
yeah,
was
like
12.
I thought it was.
I
Dude,
thought it was
I'm down for the 50-member podcast. Let's do
Oh
it.
my god.
Dude.
Podcast.
I'm okay with
Everyone
that.
gets like less.
This thing, what does it hold up to? 200 people? We can do that.
Yeah, dude, let's do it.
Well, let's just say like we feel very comfortable at our number right now.
Yeah.
At our
we're
size.
not
We
gonna
feel
make
very
any, like,
comfortable at our
concrete-
size.
like statements.
All right, next question.
Daniel Goomba asks, "How do you feel about hanging out with your viewers at conventions, not only just meeting them?"
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm totally down for that.
Nothing
It's just
wrong with
that don't go to a convention expecting to hang out one-on-one with them because that's
That.
not going to
Also, like
that-
one
yeah,
thing that
that.
like
What
one
you
thing
just said
that
right there.
happens is like if you want to hang out with like streamers, like that's fine, that's cool, but like make sure it's okay that like
Yeah, don't force it.
yeah don't like force
yeah.
your don't just like join a group and then follow them around. Like make sure to like you know that you're welcome. Like as long as
You
you
can
just
ask.
ask like hey
Yeah.
like I don't like know anybody else. Can I just hang out with you guys for a little bit? Like that's totally fine. But if like you just show up and be like, all right, where are we going to eat? And it's like,
Yeah.
who are you?
Yeah, see, something that happens a lot
What's your
is
favorite wine?
Yeah. So
well, something that happens
well-
a lot at those events is people will, and I don't even think they're trying to be rude. They just like, I don't know if they like just don't pick up on some social cues or what it is, but they'll like try to invite themselves into things, and like that's rude, and don't do that. So,
yeah.
but as long as you're not doing that and you're using common courtesy and stuff, generally people are chill about it. So
Yeah.
To answer Chibi's question, the 301 is in December. We haven't set an exact date for it though.
There's plenty of time.
All right. Next
Um,
one.
Do you guys ever think that you might not want to stream anymore? And what would you do after the decision? Basically, do you have a backup plan if streaming fails one day?
No.
I mean,
That's
I'm sure.
that's a pretty broad question. I think all of us
I-
have very different answers.
I would
Yeah.
become.
Mine
I would become
be
a.
YouTube. There you go.
Yeah, Chris got YouTube.
I
I've
would
got
join
a lot of like,
NOS.
employment experience that I can fall back on.
Give a quick answer. Eat.
I would work in a gas
I'm
station.
not gonna say it anymore. It's not. Fun.
No.
wait.
come on.
Wait.
We're not gonna
Okay,
talk about
you can keep going, but
No.
Forever. Until I die.
I saw a good question, but I lost.
When is the next level marathon?
Okay, so we have
We have it
we've been looking at dates.
pencil
We're
date.
still trying to. We're still
It's
trying
gonna-
to like.
can we say the
solidify
month
dates?
at least?
Yeah, it's gonna be
Say the
August.
month. It will be
Yeah,
in
it'll be in
August.
August
Yeah.
at some
It will be in
August.
August. We'll announce it soon.
yeah, we'll talk
Yeah.
about it. It'll be on the team Twitter. You guys should follow that if you haven't already.
Team Twitter.
And, yeah.
Team Twitter.
Someone post the link.
Shameless
Next.
plug.
Level. I'll post it.
So yeah, the next level summer marathon. It will be in August. We don't have the dates solid yet, but it's gonna be in August.
Really,
You guys follow that Twitter.
Probably,
link.
probably like mid-August.
Yeah, we're looking at like mid-August.
Yeah, we'll take care of that very soon. We'll get
Any
you.
other
guys. We want to make it
questions?
so like you guys are aware of what's happening with the event sooner. Like, or sorry, like you'll have a little bit more of a window to understand what the schedule and stuff will be. So.
By the way, speaking of that, actually, we opened up a feedback form after the last marathon and took in a bunch
I'm
of
not
feedback
finding
from
any
you
more
guys.
questions.
And yeah, we're gonna get questions. Give us more questions. Anyways,
Yeah.
we read like all of the feedback from the last marathon, and we're gonna be doing this after every marathon. As we're getting feedback with the Google Doc, you guys can say whatever you want about the marathon. Maybe it sucked, maybe you loved it.
Yeah.
And like your feedback is helping immensely in our decision making process for
Yeah.
how we're gonna schedule and like orchestrate the future marathons. So thank you for that.
More Mario Party.
Okay. That was the question I saw. It was Moni Mendez. To what other conventions are you going this year? TwitchCon, unfortunately, it's just gonna be me, Chrism, and Nos. That's it. That's all of the teammates are gonna be there.
Yeah, I'm getting married,
Um,
so
Yeah, Sam and
They're
I
getting
go
married
ahead
to
and
each
talk
other.
yeah, it's
in
yeah.
October.
Oh, they're
Um,
both getting married at the same time. What a coincidence that is.
At the same place.
Right.
Okay,
yeah.
Race, Fuzzy, and Westford. What's the next convention you're going to?
It's either I'm still not 100% on TwitchCon. I might be going, but I'm probably not going to be going. Other than local conventions, it'll probably be AGDQ.
Yeah, that's
Someone-
kind of what
Me and you. are
Someone
going to
asked-
Yeah, it'll be AGDQ for me.
Someone asked if all of us are streaming, who do you watch? You watch all of us at the same time.
There's
Open up a
there's
multi-Twitch
there's a cool
all at the
site.
same
Yeah,
time.
open
There's
up a multi-Twitch.
multi-Twitch.
Why not?
And
Why not
you
just
don't
watch
need
all of us?
them.
Even if all 8 of us are live at the same time, just have your monitors stacked, right? And like you might not be able to follow what's happening, but you can just sit there and just go.
You need a 8 monitor setup.
Yeah,
You just need to
Just take
buy
it all in
just-
at once.
Just get a 55-inch TV, mount it on your wall, and then just back up.
How was
back up.
how? Okay,
Strap your arms
Look at
to the
it.
chair. Have one of
how
those
was
things
the
that open
team
your eyes for
founded?
you.
Okay, so Chrism was like, doing his streams every day, and he found himself smiling every day. Every
I'm
time
curious
he
about
was
this story.
speedrunning. And then he thought, yo, it would be pretty hype if I made a team called Daily Smiles because I smile every day while I'm streaming. And then it became Daily Smiles. And then
Oh my God.
one day, the number one Alex joined the team, and the number one Alex said, yo, we should totally change the name. And
No, I just want to make it
next
known.
level.
I was the one who, at first was like, yo, maybe not Daily Smiles, but it
I
wasn't until
also
Alex joined.
kind of did that too.
I was the one
I
that
got
pushed-
enough manpower to finally overtake.
I was
Prism.
the one that pushed you really hard.
Bye,
I was
Chris.
because like I'm. Wait, what?
Bye,
if you
Chris.
guys don't know, Next Level, our team used to be called Daily Smiles, coming out from Mr. 360 Chrism himself.
Anyway.
I'm sorry. Like I had to like be like, yo,
Look,
we need to get a different team.
Yeah.
No, but there was like the lady who used to hashtag Daily Smiles every day.
Oh,
yeah.
There was
what?
a girl on Twitter who used the hashtag Daily Smiles, and she would post pictures. And we asked her, we were like, "Yo, could we have this hashtag for our Twitch team?" And then she was like, "Yeah, like I'm just gonna finish posting, for like another couple months, and then you guys can have it." And I'm
Okay.
pretty sure she's not posting on the hashtag anymore, and we aren't even Daily
we're
Smiles
waiting for
anymore.
that. Guys. You have to take a selfie right now of yourself smiling with the hashtag Daily Smiles. Here you go.
Oh my God, let's go.
Are we doing it? All
We
right.
own the
let's do
hashtag now. Now that it
know
doesn't
how-
matter
I don't
anymore.
know.
And if you guys watching right now, if you guys are not shy enough to post a picture of yourself smiling, with hashtag Daily Smiles, then yeah.
Oh no!
Take a selfie. Hashtag Daily Smiles on Twitter. We want to see those.
Race.
Classic
So-
selfie,
He's
dude.
so happy.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Wait. What did you guys post?
Oh lord.
Are we doing
This is-
hashtag Daily
Is it
Smiles?
just
Hashtag
is it just
Daily
hashtag
Smiles.
and that's
Yeah,
it?
hashtag
Wait,
Daily
wait,
Smiles.
and what about the hashtag Life is Beautiful?
What?
Hashtag Daily Smiles.
Oh my god.
No, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I know the picture. The picture. It's so
This is
bad.
incredible.
How come?
I just-
How come I typed hashtag and then Daily Smiles was the first one?
Trending.
Why?
Dude, what if we
Trending.
made-
Oh, we got it trending, yo.
What if we make Daily Smiles trend?
That'd be beautiful.
Fess
be
is
hilarious.
not smiling. I agree. That's like hashtag Daily Puffy Face.
Wow.
Wow, dude.
He looks like he
Okay.
had he ate something he's allergic to or something.
All right, should we call it?
Is Chrism like changing right now?
Hey, no, I'm here. What?
He was
All right,
taking
one
his
more
picture. He didn't
question.
want us
One
to
more
see that.
question. Make it a
One more
doozy.
question.
Yeah.
Last question.
Let's get some juicy ones. Come on.
In the meantime, I'm gonna eat a white chocolate macadamia cookie.
No. We're not on social eating. You gotta take nope.
No, spit it out. Spit it out.
Let it out.
All right.
Hashtag Puffy. Oh god, what's the
Okay.
question?
On the tower. I would because I have the long eyelashes.
Your eyelashes.
But you don't have, and you also have the long flowing hair as well.
And also this scruffy ass beard. I can never do it. It's because this thing comes out like within like 30 seconds of shaving it.
Swallow it,
God.
Sam.
They're just
Sam.
all mood.
Jacob
They're
wants to
all
know if me and
mood.
Fuzzy are gonna race OOT. Yeah, dude, you play Hundo, I'll do any percent.
Dude, new route, any percent.
How was the podcast? It was pretty good.
This was.
Best has to do
It was
10% to Fuzzy's 100%.
Wait, how was the podcast? Was that a question? Dude,
Yeah,
it was
that's a
awful.
question.
I hate
How
those
was
guys
the podcast?
so
Yeah.
Oh,
much.
it's so annoying every
I
time.
miss Daily
Drags
Smiles.
on and on.
Yeah.
Ever since we changed the name, it's been downhill.
I think we should like just change our name to Daily Smiles and get Chris off.
More daily smiles
What?
are coming in.
Nice.
Take over. All right, I think that's it.
All right,
I think
guys.
that might be
It's
it.
been real. Are you guys ready for?
Dang, we didn't get a
raid?
question, dude.
Yo, dude, there's so many people posting them. Nice.
I know, it's awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Yo, look at all the daily smile. We're taking over the hashtag.
Now we got to do it every day for the rest of the year.
at the end of every stream, dude.
God.
At the
No,
end of every
why don't we?
podcast.
Who's
yeah,
up for the
I was about to
challenge?
say that. Yeah, at the end of every podcast, we should do a hashtag Daily Smiles like every
Oh,
time.
no,
we can't
man.
forget this.
I'm looking for
We
a
can't
raid
forget
target.
this.
They
We're
won't
trying
let
to
us.
find-
Chat won't let us forget.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, let's look for a
Raid target. Let's
My
Oh,
favorite
yeah.
Zelda game was Majora's
All right,
Mask.
if you guys don't know
Just
what's
did
about
my
to happen,
smile.
we're gonna go raid someone. We're gonna go raid another streamer, and we're gonna spam the
Hashtag
Next
Daily Smiles.
level live.
Joking.
Oh,
So
dude,
get your
that's
next
what's on.
level lives ready in the chat.
Do we want a creative stream maybe?
Dang, dude, we got a lot of candidates this time.
Got a
Dude,
lot of
there's so
candidates.
many people
We
on
gotta
right
go
now.
through
What
the
is this?
rigorous board of directors to figure it out.
I
like-
like please.
We're not raiding Bob Ross.
Dude, Bob Ross would appreciate it. All right?
He would.
Oh, are we rating only speedrunners? Sorry.
Yeah.
Wow.
God, what is wrong with you, Alex? You're so.
Wow.
Guys, did you notice that Chrism didn't post a daily smiles picture?
He didn't, dude. Get him off.
Chris, what the hell, man?
You're the one
You know
who
what?
made the team in the
It was
first
said,
place.
it was said that if Chrism is busy, I am the next boss.
What? When was that decided?
That was decided. That was decided today.
No, it doesn't work like
Smiling.
that. Good.
All right,
we
Lord.
couldn't
that looked
tell.
like a smile. That looked like a
That
smile.
looked
I think
like a
so.
stoner face, like crazy.
Stone
I
face,
think
like-
Chris,
I think he was
Chris,
going
I
for
can post
stone
one for
face
you.
and not
I have
stoner
a picture of
face.
you by
Wait until
campfire
420 to
smiling.
post it, please.
Okay, I got it.
Chris, I got a nice picture of you smiling.
Oh my god, Fuzzy. Here's...
Yeah. I'm okay with
Wait,
this.
who are we rating?
I'm okay with this.
We
Oh, that's
are
right. It's
Alright.
It's so we can do it that way.
All right, guys,
Yeah,
get
I'm-
your,
Slack.
get your
I'm
next
fine with-
level lives ready.
Next
I'm
level
fine with
lives.
that.
Hashtag.
We gotta rate them
next
so hard.
level.
Yeah, we're gonna
lives.
we're gonna
Online, what the hell?
explode
It
this
doesn't show on
chat.
my
Okay?
It's
He is
not on
online.
my list.
He's online. Are you not following him?
No, I'm following him, but like it does this thing where like you
I
can't.
don't want to
see your
show
whole
my
list.
face. Here's some dog smiling.
You have to like click on the following tab to be able to like scroll down and find like people that are.
Okay, let's go raid. Let's go.
All right, I posted the picture. You happy now?
Go explode that chat.
About
Thanks,
friggin'
guys.
time.
Thanks for
All right.
being here. You guys are all the best.
Have a
Go,
wonderful
guys.
night, everyone.
Thank you
I
guys
love
for
you all.
watching.
Show Slack some love.
We
love you.
sexy sons of bitches.
See you guys.
Thanks for watching.
everyone.
Bye.